What's up, guys? It's Missy. I am back with another SimCity Buildit video. Sorry, you guys, I have some screenshots of other players' stuff in here, so I gotta make sure that we're reviewing all my screenshots. Okay, so yesterday we had left off with the cheese assignment. Now, yesterday, if you watched the stream, you saw I was at my wit's end with this because of how much it's cost me. Now, I knew that it was gonna be bad. Okay, that's the whole point in these videos, was to show you guys just how bad it is and why I recommend that people restart. That is the purpose of these videos. That is why I'm putting myself through this hell. Is so that people have an understanding as to what is expected of them at this level. And it's not just level 99. This is as soon as you unlock regionals. I mean, the only difference is I'm in with more hackers than you, because most hackers put their level at 99 or above. And let me tell you, my leaderboard is literally flooded with them. Now, we're not talking one or two. We're talking 80% of my leaderboard is hackers. It's that bad. So sitting here reporting them is just, I mean, I would just be able to screenshot the leaderboard and send it in and say, here you go. You know, I mean, it's gotten to be that bad. And, you know, I think for a lot of people, it became that bad because of how impossible playing legitimately is. You know, if you want to play legitimately, you have to remain low level. And when you've put in so much work into a city, time and money or whatever, you don't want to restart. I understand that, but that's the way the game's set up. So if you want to be beneficial, then you have to restart. And that sucks, but that's just how it is. So, you know, EA really should figure it out and make it more beneficial for high-level players, because at this point in the game, it is way ridiculous to even compete. Now, if you want to play the Contest of Mayors for the purpose of doing the pass non-competitively, just earning points to get the rewards from the pass, this would allow you to collect all of the buildings, get all the rewards from the pass, but you wouldn't have to waste your entire week, and you wouldn't have to burn through all your cash. You know, you can do that without playing competitively. Take it easy, not burn through your tokens, just do quick, fast, easy points like coins and VU repair, you know, launching VU, those types of assignments. You know, those at least give back to you. They give you golden keys. You know, the coins, you're good just collecting those anyways. Those types of assignments, put those up, get your pass rewards, and call it a day. Because doing this is just ridiculous. I've already spent at least 15 golden tokens. Now, lucky for me, my city regenerates them. But a lot of people don't have 100+ gold epics to fall back on. So burning through 10 gold tokens is kind of a big deal for a lot of people. Especially if you guys are the level 30 players. You don't have all your slots unlocked. You don't have 800 space. You don't have 5 regionals to fall back on to do those assignments with, you know, which also makes it even harder once you unlock them, because now you need more space for more items, and then you just have more options for more assignments. Okay, so everything has its downfalls. Make sure that when you leave level 24 that you are ready to say, I'm done playing CoM competitively. All right, so I did the stupid cheese. At this point, I'm fed up. I'm only going on at this point because I said I would. I get hit with another Fin Simoleon task. Now, I've had a couple this round already, and these regional currency tasks are killing me, and I'm going to have a separate video explaining the issues behind this, because there's an issue that a lot of people don't realize, and it goes hand in hand with why I've been doing my assignments so quickly. Okay, so I have to do this assignment. So I went over to my fish map, and I sold off a huge chunk of my regional items. So it was asking for, I believe, like 15 of those fish plates, and it only gave me about not even half of what I needed. I had to wait a little bit. I had to sell some more. This was the map that I had clicked prematurely on accident. So, you know, I had a couple of rows left because it came in. It came in a day earlier, so you know I got lucky there on that. So I was able to get this stupid task done relatively easily. I just had to sell off almost all my stuff, which is why I stocked up on it, but still it really, really hurt the bank because I knew I had that epic at the bottom of my list that I might have to do. Okay, at this point, I get a 2400 Old Town building. Now, you know, it's my highest, best option here, so I have to take it. So I went ahead and I did that. Then I get a 3K Green Valley upgrade, so of course I do that. 2K Omega upgrade, so again, you know, these are my best options. Now I get to here, and I get a 1400 fans task for the regional fans. Now, on the regional map, I'm unable to click a previous shop to put down new items. I had one fan, and I had like 10 items behind it that weren't fans. Now that one fan, you know, that's a start, but I didn't want to have to collect it. But I didn't even have all the materials needed to make the other fans, and it's only for 1400. So me knowing that I might have to do these chemicals, if you don't recall from video 1 and 2, I prepped the chemicals. So I had those ready for pickup, so I went ahead and did the chemicals. Now, this is exactly why you need to pre-plan all of your assignments. I cannot tell you how many of my trainees have stuff in their assignment list that's been there since the first day, and they don't have it ready by the third day. And I'm sitting there going, are you serious right now? I mean, no, I didn't tell them that they needed to get it done because I don't know what they got going on. I don't know what they've prepped. I don't know what tasks they've done since I haven't, you know, been around, since I've been sleeping or eating or living. But the point of the matter is that they're in training. They've seen hundreds of my videos, and they should know better than that. And so they need to be able to look at their list and say, okay, look, I prepped, you know, 15 of these items. But I do have a shoe task down there that may need done at some point. So it might be wise of me to at least start that. You know, not necessarily clear out everything that you made, but at least get one down so that you have it going. And if you need to start cycling it through, then you cycle it through. But you don't let, for example, one of my trainees last week, he let a textiles task that he knew he may have to do. He had 2 days to prep those texts. And somewhere in that 2 days, he never found the time to put down 90 minutes worth of textiles. And it would have saved him. He would have won had he done that. And he didn't. So, you know, it's... You got to plan. You may think, oh, I may never have to do this assignment. And that may be the case. But it's better to be safe than sorry. You don't want to get to a point where you hit a brick wall and then you hit another brick wall because you didn't lay down the brick wall in the first damn place. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have already had it done. So blaming other people for not being able to get your items quickly enough or whatever, that's not... No, man. That's on you. You had 5 days to finish these tasks. I've proven that I can do it with 10 times the difficulty in a fraction of the time. So when I see trainees making up excuses as to why it's taken them 2 days to complete 4 tasks, I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I'm completing 50 tasks in a day. And you're barely clearing 4 in 2 days? We got a problem. Especially when the tasks you've been clearing, they aren't exactly difficult. So you're going to have to amp it up if you want to be playing in with the big people. You know, like really though. Like people playing CoM play hardcore. You don't get to play CoM and just decide to pick up your phone twice this week and then just assume that you were going to win. Like, we're not in the low leagues anymore. This shit's serious. Okay. 3K. And remember I told you guys where I felt that my placement would be? I'm in with like 80 some odd hackers. I'll be surprised if I hit top 20 at this point. And that's with how much I've put down. So you guys have seen how many 3K tasks I've had too. I've been holding it a 2K average pretty much this entire time. So now I get a 3K launch. Now this is only available because I cleared out that 1K launch about 10 or 20 decisions back, about 10 decisions back, I think. So you remember when I talked to you guys about the 1K launch, I said it's risky, but I haven't attempted it. And if I don't attempt it, the possibility will be non-existent. I need to at least attempt. And I made the attempt, and I got a 3K task because of that. Now, had I not made that attempt, who knows what would have came up. Okay, at this point, I get a 1680 tape task. Now, this is my best, highest task right now, so I have to take it. Now, at this point, we're going to go ahead and review the bottom of my list. I still have keys, monster coins, minerals, and residential. Residential, we know, is out 100%. Forever. No chance in hell. Now, I can say this because I'm a high-level player. If I was a low-level player, I would never cross off anything like this 100%. The monster I would cross off 100% for a low-level player, yes. The coins I would not cross off 100% for a low-level player. That may need to be rotated in. A lot of low-level players right now are experiencing a flood of upgrade tasks. And they're putting themselves in positions where they're canceling them, you know, one cancellation, then they're crying over their average. They manage to make a couple, you know, steps forward, and then they get hit with another upgrade task, and then they cancel it again. You have to break that cycle, and we'll talk about that in another video, but I just wanted to get that out there for you guys that there's going to be a video about that, okay? So let's see here. 3K upgrade town building. I can go ahead and do this, which I did. Now I hit my tickets, okay? So my very first ticket is the war deliveries. Now I had a 12-hour downtime from this point. It was about 12 hours. War had literally just ended maybe an hour before. So it was like 11 hours downtime or something. So I decided I was going to take a nap, which just about gave Bree a stroke, you know, because she's like, Missy! But anyways, I took a 2-hour nap and came back and I started prepping and stuff, but I had to make the decision to not continue to move forward for that 10 hours. You know, sometimes you just got to pause. You know, you can't always say, well, you know, I don't want to waste my day away. Sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and do it, right? You can't always you can't always let 3K tasks sit. Now, a lot of high-level players or players in general are in with groups that don't do war or only do one war a week. If you are in a situation like that, you are not in a position to play CoM competitively. And I know you're not going to listen to me, and I know you're going to say, whatever, Missy, I'm going to do it anyway. I'll be fine. And you may be fine 1 week here, 1 week there. But ultimately, you are putting yourself at risk, okay? Because if you cannot do your assignments and you end up in a position like this, I didn't have to stress because I was getting my shit done. I can afford 10 hours worth of downtime because I'm already onto my tickets and I got 3 damn days left, okay? And I know my club starts war in 10 hours. But what would I have to do if I was in a club that didn't do war? I would have to cancel this. And I have not only this, but how many other war assignments that have the possibility of popping up? Mind you, that those war assignments are almost like 25 to 30% of all premium assignments. Okay? You start breaking it down and you start looking at it, and that they take up a lot of your list, and a lot of what saves you is that stupid monster. Now, we all know you can't depend on that. And a lot of why you guys are doing badly is because you're not in a club that does war. If you want to do good for yourself, you need to find a place that best suits you. I know you don't want to leave, you know, whatever club you're in. Maybe you've built relationships with people, whatever. Then you need to talk to whoever's in charge or the club in general and say, hey, look, you know, a lot of us are trying to do better for ourselves, and we can't do that under this kind of schedule for war. You know, I don't know what kind of leader you got in charge there, but I would think that the leader would want to do what's best for the majority of the group. I mean, I hate war. I hate it. And I don't play CoM competitively. So when it comes to me, I could go without it perfectly fine and be happy. I would be happier if the club did not do war. But because I run a YouTube channel and I want people to be successful and I'm out to help people, I do war twice a week. For them. Not for me, for them. You know, everything I do is for my group. It's not for me. I'm already done, basically. I've already aced the game. What do I need? You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Okay. Omega upgrade. Again. And keep in mind, every time I get one of these damn Omega upgrades, it costs me at a minimum $7,000. Because that's how much it takes to make one damn canister, and I only produce small canisters. Even if I did produce big canisters, they're still, like I said, we're still looking at a pretty price tag here. Okay? Okay. Now, at this point, I hit a brick wall again. I get feed for, or not feed, I get beef for $14.40. Now, if you look at, well, you can't see it in my screenshot, but I knew, remember back when I had that 10 hours of downtime, I decided, well, what a perfect time to refill my factories with something in case. So I went through my list, I reviewed it, and I saw that I didn't have any high factory assignments. Now, knowing that I already had electrical twice, I decided to make the decision to do feed instead. Now, at this point, I didn't have hardly any feed on me, and I had that beef assignment. I decided not to collect the feed and search for it through group members and global so that if I got a feed task, it would be there ready for pickup. This is the type of pre-planning that you need to be able to do. You need to look at your list, and if there's nothing in your list that you see worth planning for, then you plan for something else. You need to predict something that could happen, and you would be surprised how many people sit there and go, thank you, because they pre-prepped something and they got lucky and they got an assignment for it. So it really does make a huge difference. And if you get electric or glass or whatever, you know what? At least you tried. So then people ask, well, what should I prep? Well, look at your list. If there's nothing obvious in your list, then you move to the next thing. If you've never had an assignment for glass, ever, it would probably not be a good idea to prep something that you've never had before. If you know that you always get feed assignments, then go for feed. Go for what you've already had this round. Look at that. You know, do the best that you can and prep what you can. Now, another thing that you can do as a low-level player, if you only have 40 factory slots open, you can leave 20 open and use the other 20 to prep 2 different items in case you get an overflow assignment. An overflow assignment is where it overflows the amount of factories that you have. So let's say that you had to make 47 glass. You would have to fill all factories, right? And then you would make the 7. Well, you'd be better off making the 7 now and then filling the factories with the 40 on the second round so that you have your whole day to do stuff. But if you're really smart, you pre-prep the overflow assignments 2 different ways. So you do 10 glass, 10 feed. This allows you that, oh, I got a feed task. I can go ahead and pick up these 10 glass. And there's my second overflow is already done, right? So it helps to think ahead, especially as a low-level player. Okay, at this point, I get the 1600 epic task. Now, I know that I'm okay to do this. Why? Because I'm already down to my tickets. I know all my regional shipments are gone. And even if I get a regional currency assignment at this point, I'm pretty much out of damn regionals any damn way. So really, I'm going to try to work around donating the last couple of regionals that I do have left. But I need to get this epic cleared out because now it's my highest. So I went ahead and I did that. Then I got a 2K repair. Now, sure, I could have done the B for whatever to try to open up something better. But right now, this is going to hold my 2K premium. I'm going to take it. Now is not a good time to rotate something in. Okay. I get a 3K upgrade war disaster card. So now we're going on over 100 golden keys used this round on stupid war cards that I'm never going to touch again. You know? So that sucks. Okay, so I do that and I get a 2,000 point epic project. Now, at this point, I had proceeded on with my epic a little bit, but I still had plenty of room to do this assignment, which I did, and I got an 1,800 cargo. This is right where I left off when I came to do this video. So here we are. And I think I've done about 5 or 6 of my tickets. I should, as long as I don't hit any brick walls, I should be able to get my tickets done today. So we're going to go to the game right now, and we are going to see how quickly we can get some of this stuff done. And I might do this on stream. I don't know. We'll see. In fact, you know what? Yeah, I am going to do this on stream. Let's see here. What is going on? All right, you guys, I might have to restart my phone. I'm going to get this uploaded. I'm going to do this on stream, and I will see you guys here in a couple of minutes.